Hello Pilates lovers! Welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. This video is a 20-minute morning yoga beginner's fundamentals. I'm going to show you how to proper deep breathing, control breaths, and gentle, easy yoga for those who are just starting. So come and join me today. So let's start. Stretch our arms up in the sky. Deep breathing, inhale through your nose. Engage your core muscles. Blow through your mouth. Swan dive. This is slowly bending your back forward, reaching to the heavens. Taking deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Get those lungs and diaphragm. Stretch and blow. Swan dive. Bend down as much as you can. Slowly taking deep breaths again through your nose and blow through your mouth. Gentle lifting your hands up in the sky. Taking these wonderful breaths through your nose. Slowly go down. The slower the better. To stretch your low back muscles. Reach back with your hands up in the sky, feeling a lovely stretch on your shoulders. Slow and steady, lift your arms up to the sky, taking deep breaths, pulling your stomach in. Stretch your arms out as much as you can. Swan dive down to the floor. Now you're getting closer to the making your muscles and arms and legs limber. Touch the mat if you can. If you can't reach the mat, you can use yoga blocks so you can slowly stretch your arms, your legs, your hamstrings, your glutes, and then slowly go up one vertebrae at a time. Now take a deep breath through your nose. Reach to the sky, stretch your shoulders, look up, stretch your neck muscles, extend a little bit side to the right and to the left, gentle stretch in your low back, then swan dive again, lifting your hands up to your back, extending your shoulders, bending forward, feeling a lovely stretch in your calf. Touch the mat now, then gently lean forward. Side to side to stretch your hip muscles and your glutes and your hamstrings. Slowly go up again, taking deep breaths, one vertebrae at a time. Stretch your arms again overhead. Take a deep breath. Lean to the right, stretch your side trunk muscles, and lean to the left and blow through your mouth. Slowly extend your spine forward. Gently lean forward again. Touch the mat now. Hug your elbows. Now we're going to do a gently swinging of your arms side to side. You will feel a lovely pull on your upper back muscles, and slowly extend your knees and then hugging your elbows down, stretch down and up. Take deep breaths and slowly bend your knees, slowly stretch those legs more. Taking deep breaths through your nose and blow. Slowly go down and touch the mat and blow. We are gonna do a lovely pull and hold this a little bit longer. All the way down, palms on the mat, and swing your shoulders side to side, and we're going to do a monkey walk forward and hold it again. Stretch again a little bit on your shoulders. Gently go all the way forward to a plank position. For those who are beginners, this is difficult, so you can slowly bend your knees and touch the floor and do a modified push-up for those who can't do a push-up yet, so you don't strain your shoulders. And now we're going to do a cobra. Lower your hips. Look up in the sky. Take a deep breath through your nose. Bend your knees to feel a lovely stretch in your hip flexors. But those who can't do it, it's okay just to do a cobra and gently sit on your tush, on your heels, and do a child pose. Take deep breaths in this position. Inhale and blow up to downward dog and march. Feel those lovely stretch. Push your heel on the mat and slowly march more closer and monkey walk down again. Take a deep breath through your nose, toes position, and do a gentle push-up. For those who can't do a plank position, you can modify by bending your knees. And cobra, look up in the sky and bend your knees gently for a lovely hip flexors and quadriceps stretch. Take a deep breath through your nose and down to a nice child pose. Sit on your tush. If you can't sit all the way through, it's fine. Gently stretch those hip muscles. Your arms stretch out, and we're gonna go back again to downward dog and march. Right foot, left foot. Take a deep breath through your nose and blow. Pull your stomach in. Feel a lovely stretch. We're going to do a downward dog with leg lift up in the sky. Start with your left. Bend your knee. Twist a little bit. Feel a lovely hip flexor stretch. And now we're going to knee to elbow. Touch your left elbow with your left knee. And up in the sky, take a deep breath. Bend your knee. Stretch your hip flexor and quads. And slowly reach for your elbow. Touch it if you can. If you can't, that's fine. For those who are just beginning, bend your knee, take a deep breath, and blow. Now opposite elbow to your right elbow and lift up to the sky. Take a deep breath. Control gently and slowly through your nose and slowly go back down and feel a lovely stretch. Let's go back up again. Slowly monkey walk back. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Take a deep breath up. Stretch your arms again. Inhale through your nose. Look up in the sky. And then swan dive position. Touch the mat. And we're going to do a monkey walk again. Slowly crawl down. And plank position. Take a deep breath. Those are beginners. You can bend your knees for modified plank and push up. Take a deep breath and cobra. Look up in the sky. Take a deep breath through your nose. Feel a lovely stretch on your low back muscles and bend your knees. Take a deep breath and blow. Slowly go back to child pose again. Sit on your tush. Feel a love stretch on your low back muscles. Stretch your arms, your shoulders. Feel a lovely stretch and slowly go back again to downward dog. And we're gonna march first. Take a deep breath and lift now on your right leg up to the sky. Take a deep breath. Bend your knee to feel a lovely stretch on your right hip this time. And slowly reach on your right elbow for now. Engage your core. This is a nice abdominal workout and core. Up to the sky. Take a deep breath. Bend your knee. Take a deep breath through your nose and blow. And slowly reach now opposite of your left elbow this time and lift up to the sky. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Bend your knee. Stretch those hip flexors and quads. And slowly stretch down to touch your opposite elbow and up again through your nose. Inhale, bend your knee and slowly reach down, and we're gonna do a lunge position and position yourself. You're gonna feel lower your left knee, look up in the sky. You're gonna feel a lovely hip flexor stretch and hold it. Bend your knee and down and back again up. We're gonna go back again. Stand up straight, slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose and slowly swan dive down to the mat. And we're going to crawl down again for a monkey walk. Take a deep breath and plank position, and we're going to do a push up, push down and up, and cobra. Bend your knees for an extra stretch on your hip flexors. And now we're going to do child pose. Take a deep breath through your nose, feel a love stretch. And now we are going back to downward dog and march 2, 3, and kick with your left. Bend your knee and back, touch your elbow. This is a little bit quicker than the first time. We are nice warm up now, and opposite. Elbow and up to the sky. Bend your knee and back to your opposite again. Left knee to your right elbow. Take a deep breath and down. And now your right leg. Bend your knee, downward dog. And same side first. Warm up, up. Take a deep breath, bend your knee. And this time opposite. Elbow and up to the sky. Take a deep breath, bend your knee. And opposite again, one more time. Take a deep breath up. Inhale through your nose. And down. Whew, that was lovely. And lunge here with your right foot. And we're going to do a nice warrior pose with stretching down like a triangle. And reach over with your left arm and under. Take a deep breath up, warrior pose, and reverse triangle. Reach back and forward, back to twist to the right and reach to the side to the right. Back, take a deep breath and blow, and gently go back again to a lunge position. And stretch your left hip flexors by bending your knee. Hold it. Take a deep breath and back again to a stretch on your hamstrings on your right, and back forward and bend your knee, hip flexor stretch, and back again to your right hamstring, and back to hip flexor stretch again. Take a deep breath and back to your hamstrings. Feel a love stretch on both sides, hamstrings and hip flexors, and back to warrior pose and triangle overhead stretches. Take a deep breath, back to warrior pose. Twist this time to the left and turn back to the center and down to the right. Slowly go, reach to the mat and lunge position and down, up. Take a deep breath, overhead and down. Now your right arm overhead and down. And now we're going back to a hip adductor stretch. You're going to keep your legs open. Stretch your legs apart like a split position. Lean on your elbow. Feel a love stretch on your hip adductors. Put your hands down. If you can't do this, you don't have to join me for a split position. Sometimes it's too much, and you can always bend your knees and slowly lower yourself. And then slowly we're going up now. Take a deep breath. Bend more forward to stretch your low back muscles. Bend your knees. Love the stretch on your hip adductor. And you can turn your head to the right and then also to the left to stretch your neck muscles and down. Reach down as much as you can. Turn your head to the right. Feel a lovely neck stretch. And then to the left. And slowly we're getting closer to a standing position. Reach down as much as you can. Take a deep breath. Turn your head to the right. And then to the left. And slowly lean to your elbows down. And slowly go up again, closer to the middle. And you feel a lovely stretch on your back muscles. And slowly hug your calf. Put your head closer to your knees. Take a deep breath in this position. Let's hold this a little bit. Inhale through your nose and blow through your mouth. Feel this lovely stretch in your low back. And now we're going to slowly go up one vertebrae at a time. And now we're going back to the warrior position, this time on your left side. And lean on your elbow overhead. Take a deep breath and back, blow to the other side. Take a deep breath, lean on your elbow and back to warrior pose, and lean on your elbow again on your left and down. Take a deep breath and overhead and reach down to the mat. I'm gonna do some nice hip flexors lunge on your right hip this time, and hamstring on your left, and back and forth again with your hip flexor lunge and hamstring stretch and blow. Take a deep breath, lunge and back, inhale, and now we're gonna lean on your elbow, warrior pose again, stretch those muscles, and back to a reverse warrior or triangle. Reach back as far as you can, and back to a lunge, forward warrior, elbow, lean, control, and breaths. What a lovely warm up. And then we're in the middle of our stretch, and now we're gonna sit down, pigeon stretch. Start with your left hip forward first, go down and feel a lovely hip flexor stretch. You can put your foot forward for a nice 90-degree angle on your knee, and reach for your right foot. And we're going to do a little bit more advanced pigeon stretch. For beginners, you don't have to do this. You can keep your foot down and your ankle down and reach forward as much as you can. If you're having knee pain or knee surgeries, don't do this. It's not safe for any knee injuries. And turn right, and then slowly turn to the left and reach back. Feel a lovely stretch on your trunk muscles. And let's go to the other side. Pigeon stretch on your right hip this time in a 90 degrees angle. We're stretching this time on your left hip flexors, and slowly lean forward and hold it. Take a deep breath and reach back and blow. Inhale and hold it, and twist to the right and blow, and to the left, and on your right elbow overhead, and then reach on your toes and do a nice advanced pigeon stretch. But for beginners, you don't have to do this. As you get better, it gets easier. Now we are cooling down. Now we are going to do a butterfly stretch. Put your feet together, push your knee down, and open your arms and twist. Take a deep breath and blow. Turn to the right and blow. Feel your breaths. We're cooling down now. You did great today. Lean on your right, take a deep breath, and back to the center and to the left, and lean forward gently. Stretch those low back muscles. Take a deep breath up again through your nose. It's nice morning yoga that you can do every day to start your day. Or for those who want an afternoon yoga, that's fine as well, but it's best to do it in the morning so your muscles are limber and softer for the day. And now we're going to do a mermaid stretch position. I upload videos every Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and I try my best to give as much education and gentle and effective yoga and Pilates and physical therapy. Now we're doing mermaid stretch again, and reach over as much as you can to do a gentle stretch on your shoulders and your trunk muscles, and twists and look up in the sky. Take a deep breath and back to the other side and blow. It was such a lovely yoga. It was nice seeing everyone joining me again, and I love to share as much health and wellness to everyone. Side to side stretch. It was a beautiful day here, and namaste. Bye.